Hey there and welcome to Scandal Steep. The once revered hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs, also known as Puff Daddy, finds himself at the center of legal and public scrutiny that has significantly shifted his life from one of luxury and power to one mired in allegations of abuse, violence, and criminal misconduct. His detention at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC, marks a stark contrast to his previous glamorous lifestyle, highlighting the gravity of the charges leveled against him. In recent years, Combs has faced a slew of legal battles that have shaken the foundations of his public image. Among the most prominent accusations are those from his former girlfriend, singer Cassie Ventura, who alleges years of physical and emotional abuse, including forced participation in disturbing activities. Cassie's claims have sparked a wave of allegations from others, with over 120 individuals stepping forward with stories of sexual misconduct and abuse spanning decades. These accusations paint a troubling picture of a man whose private life stands in stark opposition to his carefully curated public persona. The details of the allegations are both shocking and complex. Cassie claims that during their relationship, which began in 2005, Combs manipulated her into a drug-fueled, fast-paced lifestyle and coerced her into unwanted sexual encounters with other individuals. She further alleges that he used threats of violence and his immense power within the music industry to maintain control over her and others. Legal documents reveal incidents of alleged voyeurism, where Combs reportedly filmed intimate acts without the participants' consent and other actions suggesting a pattern of exploitation. In response to these claims, Combs has vehemently denied all accusations through his legal team, describing them as false and outrageous. However, the sheer volume and severity of the allegations, compounded by corroborating testimonies from various individuals, make it increasingly challenging for Combs to maintain his innocence in the court of public opinion. The fallout from these allegations extends far beyond Combs' personal life, affecting his professional legacy and public reputation. Shortly after Cassie's lawsuit became public, Combs reached a settlement with her, avoiding a lengthy trial and the potential exposure of damning evidence. While the terms of the settlement remain undisclosed, its swift resolution has fueled speculation about the extent of the evidence against him. The allegations have opened the floodgates for additional claims, with numerous individuals, including men and women, accusing Combs of sexual misconduct and other abuses of power. One lawsuit details an incident involving a minor at the 2000 MTV Music Video Awards, while another recounts a 2022 event where a young man alleges he was drugged and assaulted. These claims have amplified the discourse around Combs' conduct and the culture of fear and control he allegedly cultivated within his professional and personal circles. Federal prosecutors have also weighed in, charging Combs with racketeering and sex trafficking. They allege that he used his vast business empire to facilitate and conceal criminal activities, including coercion and exploitation. These charges, if proven, could result in severe penalties, including extensive prison time. Legal experts suggest that the inclusion of racketeering charges elevates the case's seriousness, likening it to prosecutions of organized crime figures. Since his detention, Combs has experienced a life dramatically different from the opulence he once enjoyed. Confined to a 6-by-8-foot cell in the MDC, he spends 23 hours a day in isolation. His meals, far removed from the gourmet cuisine he was accustomed to, consist of basic fare like oatmeal, peanut butter sandwiches, and processed foods. Reports from the facility highlight its grim conditions, with overcrowding, violence, and inadequate medical care being common issues. Due to his high-profile status, Combs is held in protective custody within the Special Housing Unit, SHU, to mitigate security risks. However, this isolation comes with its own challenges, including limited interaction with others and constant surveillance. Combs' legal team has attempted to secure his release, citing concerns for his safety and the conditions at the MDC, but judges have repeatedly denied bail, deeming him a flight risk and a potential threat to witnesses. The MDC itself has a notorious reputation, with past incidents of violence, inhumane conditions, and even deaths. High-profile detainees like R. Kelly and Sam Bankman-Fried have similarly criticized the facility, highlighting its inability to accommodate specific needs, such as dietary restrictions or adequate mental health care. Despite his legal team's efforts to move him to a different facility, Combs remains at the MDC, facing the same harsh realities as other inmates. The allegations and legal proceedings against Combs have ignited broader conversations about accountability and abuse of power in the entertainment industry. For decades, powerful figures like Combs have operated with impunity, protected by their influence and the loyalty of those around them. However, the growing number of accusations against him signals a cultural shift toward holding such individuals accountable. Former colleagues and employees have described a toxic environment surrounding Combs, characterized by fear, manipulation, and a willingness to overlook abusive behavior in favor of career advancement. These revelations underscore the systemic issues within the industry, where power dynamics often shield perpetrators from consequences. The case also highlights the legal and emotional challenges faced by survivors of abuse. Cassie's decision to come forward has been praised as an act of courage, inspiring others to share their stories despite the risks of public scrutiny and retaliation. Her lawyer has emphasized the importance of creating a safe space for survivors to speak out, even as Combs' legal team seeks to limit public discussion of the case through gag orders. As the legal battles unfold, the entertainment industry grapples with the implications of the case. Combs' fall from grace serves as a cautionary tale, reminding fans and industry insiders alike of the darker realities that often lurk behind the glitz and glamour of celebrity life. The outcome of his trial will undoubtedly have far-reaching consequences, not only for Combs himself but also for the broader movement toward justice and accountability in the entertainment world. Combs' trial, scheduled for May 2025, will be a defining moment in his life and career. If convicted, he could face decades in prison, marking a dramatic end to a career that once symbolized success and innovation in hip-hop. Legal experts speculate that a plea deal may be possible, but only if Combs offers substantial cooperation, which seems unlikely given his public stance of innocence. The case's impact extends beyond the courtroom, challenging the public's perception of Combs and raising questions about the complicity of those who enabled his alleged behavior. It also serves as a wake-up call for the entertainment industry, prompting calls for increased accountability and better protections for vulnerable individuals. As new evidence and testimonies continue to emerge, the narrative surrounding Combs becomes increasingly complex. For many, his case represents a broader reckoning with power, privilege, and the responsibilities that come with them. Whether he is ultimately found guilty or exonerated, the allegations against him have already left an indelible mark on his legacy, forever altering the way he is remembered by fans and peers alike.